The house is wonderful.
Thanks.
Who decorated it?
I did everything.
Mike Tyson, a name synonymous with raw power, sheer aggression, and unrelenting dominance inside the boxing ring. He wasn't just a fighter, he was a force of nature, an unstoppable juggernaut who redefined what it meant to be a heavyweight champion. Tyson didn't just win fights, he destroyed his opponents, often in the most brutal and dramatic fashion. Throughout his storied career, Tyson faced off against numerous monsters, fighters who were bigger, stronger, and often more experienced. Yet time and time again, he dismantled them with terrifying efficiency. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of Mike Tyson's most brutal knockouts against these so-called monsters. These are the fights that cemented Tyson's legacy as one of the most fearsome heavyweights to ever step foot in a boxing ring. 1. Mike Tyson vs. Trevor Berbick, November 22, 1986. At just 20 years old, Mike Tyson was on the brink of becoming the youngest heavyweight champion ever. His opponent, Trevor Berbick, was no pushover. Berbick was a tough and experienced fighter, having gone the distance with the likes of Larry Holmes. He was the reigning WBC heavyweight champion and had every intention of stopping the young upstart in his tracks. However, Tyson was a man possessed. From the moment the bell rang, it was clear that Berbick was in for a long night. Tyson came out with his signature peekaboo style, weaving under Berbick's punches and delivering crushing blows to the body and head. In the second round, Tyson unleashed a left hook that sent Berbick crashing into the canvas. But it wasn't just the power of the punch that was shocking, it was the way Berbick tried to rise and fell again, his legs betraying him. Berbick tried to get up twice more, but his body simply wouldn't cooperate. The fight was over and history was made. Tyson was now the youngest heavyweight champion in history, and the world had just witnessed the birth of a legend. 2. Mike Tyson vs. Larry Holmes, January 22, 1988. Larry Holmes is widely regarded as one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. Known for his incredible jab and boxing abilities, Holmes had successfully defended his title 20 times, a feat that put him in the company of legends like Joe Louis. However, when he stepped into the ring with Mike Tyson in January 1988, Holmes was 38 years old and had been out of the ring for nearly 2 years. Despite this, Holmes was confident that his experience and skill would be enough to outbox the young champion. Tyson, however, had other plans. From the opening bell, he pressured Holmes, cutting off the ring and forcing him into exchanges. Holmes, known for his resilience, managed to weather the storm for 3 rounds, but in the 4th, Tyson caught him with a devastating right hand. Holmes went down hard, but he managed to get up, showing the heart of a true champion. However, Tyson was relentless. He knocked Holmes down twice more in the same round, with the final knockdown being a brutal right hand that left Holmes flat on his back. The referee had seen enough and stopped the fight. Tyson had not only defeated a legend, but had done so in a manner that left no doubt about who was the best heavyweight in the world. 3. Mike Tyson vs. Frank Bruno, February 25, 1989. Frank Bruno was a massive presence in the ring, a powerful British heavyweight with a knockout punch that could end any fight. Bruno was known for his strength and resilience, and many believed that his size and power would give Tyson serious trouble. The fight was highly anticipated, with fans eager to see if Bruno could be the one to finally dethrone the seemingly invincible Tyson. The bout started with Bruno showing no fear, trading punches with Tyson in the early rounds. Bruno even managed to land a few strong blows that momentarily stunned Tyson, something few fighters had been able to do. However, Tyson's ability to absorb punishment and continue his relentless assault was what separated him from the rest. In the 5th round, Tyson found his opening. He landed a thunderous right uppercut that sent Bruno's head snapping back, followed by a barrage of punches that left Bruno defenseless. The referee stepped in to stop the fight, and Tyson's reign of terror continued. Bruno had the tools to be a true threat, but Tyson's combination of speed, power, and ferocity was simply too much to handle. 4. Mike Tyson vs. Michael Spinks, June 27, 1988. Michael Spinks was no ordinary fighter. An Olympic gold medalist and former light heavyweight champion, Spinks had moved up to the heavyweight division and quickly established himself as one of the best in the world. He had defeated Larry Holmes twice, capturing the lineal heavyweight title and solidifying his legacy as one of the all-time greats. Many believed that Spinks, with his unorthodox style and ring intelligence, would pose a significant challenge to Tyson, but Tyson had no intention of letting this fight go the distance. From the moment the first bell rang, Tyson charged at Spinks like a man possessed. Spinks, who was known for his calm demeanor, looked visibly shaken by Tyson's ferocity. Just 91 seconds into the first round, Tyson landed a crushing right hand on Spinks' body, followed by a right uppercut that sent Spinks crashing to the canvas. Spinks got up, but Tyson was on him immediately, landing another right hand that knocked Spinks out cold. The fight was over in less than 2 minutes, and with it, any doubts about Tyson's dominance were laid to rest. He had destroyed a man who was considered one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, solidifying his status as the undisputed heavyweight champion. 5. Mike Tyson vs. Donovan Razor Ruddock, March 18, 1991. Donovan Razor Ruddock was one of the most feared punchers in the heavyweight division. Known for his devastating left hook, aptly named the Smash, Ruddock had a reputation for being a knockout artist. He was also one of the few fighters who weren't intimidated by Tyson's fearsome reputation. The fight between Tyson and Ruddock was billed as a clash of titans, and it lived up to the hype.
You know it's going to be hell. I'm prepared for anything. I understand that that fight, hey, we'll see. The big boy. Yeah, 6'3", 6'4", 235, a lot heavier, 20 pounds heavier than you. But you fought big boys before. Well, we'll see. Yeah.
The bout was a brutal back-and-forth affair, with both men landing heavy blows. Ruddock showed incredible toughness, absorbing some of Tyson's best shots and continuing to fight back. But in the 7th round, Tyson unleashed a ferocious combination that sent Ruddock reeling. The referee stepped in to stop the fight, much to the dismay of Ruddock and his corner, who believed the stoppage was premature. The controversy surrounding the stoppage led to a rematch, which Tyson won by unanimous decision. These two fights showcased Tyson's ability to not only deliver punishment, but to withstand it as well, further cementing his status as one of the most dangerous fighters in the history of the sport. 6. Mike Tyson vs. Marvis Frazier, July 26, 1986. Marvis Frazier, the son of the legendary Joe Frazier, was a promising heavyweight with a solid amateur background. Coming from such a storied lineage, much was expected of Marvis, who had shown flashes of brilliance early in his career. However, when he stepped into the ring with Mike Tyson, he was completely outmatched. The fight lasted just 30 seconds. From the opening bell, Tyson came out like a whirlwind, immediately cornering Frazier and unleashing a barrage of punches. A thunderous uppercut from Tyson sent Frazier collapsing to the canvas, where he remained motionless as the referee counted him out. The knockout was so brutal and so quick that it left fans and commentators in shock. Tyson had not only defeated Frazier, but had done so in a manner that sent a clear message to the entire heavyweight division. Tyson was a force to be reckoned with, and anyone who stepped into the ring with him would have to face his wrath. 7. Mike Tyson vs. Tony Tubbs, March 21, 1988. Tony Tubbs was a former heavyweight champion known for his slick boxing skills and quick hands. Tubbs was confident going into the fight with Tyson, believing he could outbox the young champion with his superior technique, and for a brief moment, it looked like Tubbs might be onto something. He started the fight well, using his jab to keep Tyson at bay and landing some clean shots, but Tyson was nothing if not relentless. In the 2nd round, Tyson found his rhythm and began to close the distance on Tubbs. He unleashed a left hook to the body, followed by a right hand to the head that sent Tubbs crashing to the canvas. Tubbs tried to get up, but the referee waved it off. Tyson added another name to his growing list of victims. This fight was yet another example of Tyson's ability to break down even the most skilled opponents with his sheer power and aggression. 8. Mike Tyson vs. Carl "The Truth" Williams, July 21, 1989. Carl "The Truth" Williams was a tall, rangy heavyweight with a powerful jab, and many believed he had the tools to give Tyson trouble. Williams was confident going into the fight, having studied Tyson's previous bouts and prepared a game plan to keep the champion at bay. But Tyson wasted no time in dismantling that game plan. Just 93 seconds into the 1st round, Tyson slipped Williams' jab, landed a devastating left hook that caught Williams flush on the jaw. Williams went down, and although he managed to get back to his feet, the referee determined that he was in no condition to continue. Fight was over. Tyson had once again shown the world why he was the most feared third man in boxing. Williams had barely landed a punch before being knocked out. Test to Tyson's ability to end fights in an instant.
Do you think you're unbeatable?
No one's unbeatable.
What's it gonna take to beat you?
It's going to take what's not around today. And it's going to be a long time, I believe, for anyone that has to come up and beat Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson's career is filled with moments of sheer brutality and unmatched dominance. Tyson didn't just defeat his opponents, he obliterated them, often in the most spectacular fashion. Even years after his retirement, the legend of Mike Tyson endures. His knockouts continue to be replayed, analyzed, and marveled at by boxing fans and casual observers alike, cementing the fact that Tyson's legacy as one of the greatest knockout artists in boxing history will live on forever.